Mad Dog-chan seems to be in a good mood, huh? I'll say. I saw him walking to the bus stop with the pinch server boy again. Wow, that's downright adorable. Wait, your house is the opposite of Kyotani's, right? What were you doing in that area? Everyone looking at the sus person. I was curious. Can't blame him. Just look at him right now. They all turned to Kyotani and saw him sitting on the floor, grinning at the phone. For some reason, seeing the Mad Dog smile like that made the team smile too. It was like seeing a kid happy when they finally got a candy for the first time. And they swore they saw Kyotani giggle a little too. I just met happy Kyotani for a day, but if anything happens that ruins his smile, I will kill everyone in this room and then myself. Very violent. Kinda familiar too. Guys. The entire team turned to the voice and saw Kyotani right beside them. They collectively tried to hold the gasps, since they don't want to make the Mad Dog uncomfortable in his attempts to approach them like this. Although they do look constipated as fuck because of this, and them being sweaty wasn't really inspiring confidence. I guess, I talk to you guys later. No, please don't go. You can tell us. What is this about? Yeah, you can trust your senpai too. Especially your trustworthy captain. Wow, talk about desperate. It's actually pretty stupid, but I just wanna ask you guys something. Well, what is it? They all leaned closer to the Mad Dog except Oiwazumi, who just sighed at how his team was acting. He expected his boyfriend to act like this, but not the rest of them. Kinda makes him for the fate of the team since he is graduating next month too. Actually, I just wanna ask Oiwazumi senpai. What? Hearts collectively being betrayed. Just ignore them, let's go somewhere else. Right. That's so unfair. Why only him? We can give good advice. He even called him, senpai, tired while the volleyball idiots had something to ponder on. Oiwazumi and Kyotani went outside the gym, near their drinking fountain. The Mad Dog did always respected Oiwazumi, especially since he bested him multiple times before in every challenges, like arm wrestling or who can put more pencils in their mouths. How do you confess to someone that you like them? Oh, it's that talk, huh? Wait, so you guys aren't in that relationship yet? We don't really talk about it, but I feel like it's mutual. I just wanted it to be official. I guess. He originally wasn't planning to because he loved their current dynamic, but his mom told him that since they're not officially, they're technically just very close friends. Which means Yamaguchi can still be nabbed off his feet. Preferably just romantically and not to a ban that would lead to this week's murder episode. Kyotani's eyes widened at that realization. Panic set in, so much that he wanted to leave in the middle of dinner at his mother's house. So he can profess his love. Kentaro, aren't you forgetting something? Kyotani blinked, turning around to make sure no one is around before going back and kissing his mother on the forehead. No, get the food we prepared for Yamaguchi-kun. Damn, who raised you? Oh, I forgot no one did, huh? Guess that's on me. Upon arrival to his place that day, he saw Yamaguchi and his fur babies curled up like a ball on the floor. Sleeping. It seems things get a little rowdy again, and the freckled tried his best to calm them down. Minimize the damage too. A smile formed on his face as he gently caresses the freckled boy's head before picking him off the floor and onto bed. Look at you. All grown up. Don't talk to me like that. Yeah, my bad. I understand your concerns though. I was in a similar situation with Toru before we started being official. Yeah, I figured since you're manly and all. So how did you confess to the captain? He said before taking a sip of water. Well, I did it after sex. Kyotani spat out his drink upon hearing his senpai's reply. He was literally screaming that he loves me so much. So basically, he said it first. Then I told the proper one while we took a breather. Before the third round, my respect about you just went down a little. But also, went up too. Well, I don't want to talk a lot about my personal life. You just did. Way too much. But my point is, every time you spend with the person you like is the perfect time to tell them how much you love them and what they mean to you. So just go fucking do it, okay? That's more like it. The two smirked at each other as a sign of respect before walking in different directions. Kyotani to pick up Yamaguchi and Oiwazumi to pick up his boyfriend. Meanwhile, just behind the door, their team was pressing their ear at the metal door, some with even a glass to get some juicy details. And they did get something. They said something about fucking a donut. For a third time. I'm sorry, what? Geez, Shoyo. Slow down. The food isn't going anywhere other than your belly. The tall blonde scolded, wearing a smirk as he wiped the bits of meat on his boyfriend's lips. Sorry, Kay. It's just so good. It tastes kinda new too, don't you think? You know what? It does taste kinda different. Smoked barbecue flavor. What? But I'm not allowed to smoke. Conflicted Hinata noises. No, that's not what I mean. Hey, you. Huh. Oh, it's you. Hello there, Kyotani-san. I would offer you some meat buns, but you have to buy one yourself. No thanks. Anyways, is Yama around? I haven't seen him yet. He left early. He told me he was going to his parents. What? He never told me anything about this. Sure. Thanks. I guess. You are welcome. Oh, and Kyotani-senpai. Please take care of him. I will. Ah, that's so sweet. You ruined it. Hey, you definitely did, Shoyo. Hey. Kyotani tried to reach Yamaguchi on the phone, but it seems he was busy. So he left him a message, saying, I'll see you home. Before walking back to his house. On his way, he noticed someone sitting by the sidewalk, crying. Yama, what happened? You're not hurt, are you? The freckled boy shook his head, trying to stop himself from crying little before he can talk. My parents. I went to see them and I thought they would miss me, but they seem to be doing fine without me. They even threw all my stuff already. What? Those bastards. Kyotani crouched down, and placed his hands on his shoulder. All was well, until. Why do you even care? Yamaguchi shouted, swatting Kyotani's hands away before stepping away a little. This of course, surprised the mad dog, but all he can do for now is to try be there for him, and listen. The people who I thought would care, even the slightest, just a slight, didn't even do that. Screw them. Okay. Kyotani grabbed the freckled boy's shoulder. With impeccable timing, akin to one of those soap operas, rain started to pour down on them. The tears on Yamaguchi's face mixed with the traces of the rain. Something that motivated the mad dog even more. They might not care about you, but a lot of other people do. That orange jumping guy. That tall blonde dude you're best friends with. Other people from your volleyball team. Wow, you're really bad at names, huh? Do you even remember our team's name? That's not the thing to focus on here, Yama. Oh right, sorry. What I'm trying to say is. He paused. His grip on the freckled boy's shoulder was firm yet careful, in a way he won't hurt him. Kyotani looked down for a moment, trying to collect his thoughts as the drips of the rain continued. Some people may not care about you. Sometimes, it's the people we thought would care, and that sucks, but you know what sucks less? Knowing that there are other people who can care about you. More than you could possibly know. I mean, you have me, don't you? He cried out. His face immediately turned red the moment he realized how embarrassing the words that came out of his mouth. As Kyotani faced away, trying to keep his cool, Yamaguchi on the other hand was speechless. A mix of emotion filling his chest, both good and bad. When Kyotani thought he couldn't have been more surprised about himself today, he was wrong. Kyotani suddenly bridged the distance between them even more, and brought their lips together. A momentary event caused by their raging emotions. An explosion of emotion was felt when their lips finally meet, and even more so after they quickly pulled away. Yamaguchi's eyes widened even more, as he slowly touched his lips. His cheeks started to blush red, making the cropped-haired blonde to step back a little. As he struggles to find the right reply, the skies started to tame down. And silence looms over them, but it was a much-needed breather. Don't read too much into this. It's just, I needed help with Blurg and Kura that Yamaguchi still shocked from what happened. Fuck it. Yeah, I fucking love you. Happy. Talk about a lame way to confess. Yamaguchi still shocked from what happened ×2. Well, say something. Yamaguchi still shocked from what happened ×3. Seriously, are you having a stroke? Maybe I should call an ambulance and... Before he can finish, Yamaguchi pounced on the mad dog, knocking their asses to the ground with the freckled boy on top. I love you too, Kyo. Very much. He said as he rubs his face on the other's chest. That hurts, Yama. I'm sorry, Kyo. I'm just so happy. Tears started to fall from Yamaguchi's eyes again, but this time, it's from the overwhelming joy that he felt that moment. From extreme sadness to the opposite, all in just an hour. Fun times. At least fun for the both of them it seems, as the two chuckle a little at how things played out. Kyo, yeah. Can I have another kiss? PFFT. What was that? I didn't hear you. You're doing that on purpose, are you? Maybe. Yamaguchi poker face. I'll give you as much kisses as you like and more, but not here, okay? Oh right, we're outside. My bad. And laying on the dirt. Come on, get your ass up. His hands reaching out to the freckled boy. The boy who showed him that being alone is good, but being someone who understands and loves you is way better. And Yamaguchi, well, he remembered that even though he doesn't get the love he wanted, he can always get the love that he deserves from the people who really do care about him. It was just as Oiwazumi said, the perfect time to confess is any time. Because what's the perfect time to tell someone you love them than now? Quack. To be continued.